This question is from WSJULZ. The person asks, let me see, what can cause cramps in legs and numbness in feet when driving? Which muscles should I work on? And thanks again. I asked one of those person's questions in the past. I'm really appreciative. And with that, I myself, I've had this kind of problem, so I can definitely answer this. It's the gluteus medius trigger point, and look in my collection of trigger point videos, and you can see the gluteus medius and also the gluteus minimus. I'd say those are the two bigger ones if you're having kind of numbness or tingling in your feet. Because what happens is, especially if your seat is not good enough, and one of my cars I had in the past, you can almost feel springs in a way, so it was aggravating in that. And way back in the day, I used to sit on this wallet, and this was before I started massage school, so I didn't put two and two together. But again, when your hips are off balance like that, those kind of things can happen, and it can just aggravate that. But with the gluteus minimus, that can send pain sending down either the back of your leg or the side of your leg, depends on what area is giving you problems then. But let's say you're driving it for a long trip or something, it might not be a good idea to get a massage in your legs, because there's a thing called deep vein thrombosis. So that's why when people are on airlines, when they're in the planes and then they get off, that's when you're more likely to develop those kind of things if you're cramped up for a long period of time. So that's why truck drivers should get out or move around every now and then, just so you don't develop those kind of problems. So, and of course, I mean, as long as it's only been a couple hours, you're more likely to massage your legs. But again, the gluteal region I would definitely concentrate on a lot, and the hamstring region. Those are the two biggest areas I myself would concentrate on. But again, the gluteal region, the gluteus minimus, that's the biggest one for pain going down the leg. But there is a thing called Piriformis Syndrome. I can't diagnose it, of course, but that's another thing that can be impinged in the glute region that can send pain down the leg too. But I'd say the glutes, and the good thing too would to bring your leg over your other leg. That can stretch out that area a lot, so that's one of the better stretches. So you're just sitting on the floor and then sitting up a little bit and then pulling your leg over and stretching out the glute region, the piriformis, all those areas. So about anything else anybody can think of, leave that in the comment section below. And another thing, again, you can concentrate on is the hamstrings and the adductor magnus. That's kind of a neglected muscle, but it's in the inner thigh, but the way I reach it is the hamstring muscles on the posterior part of the leg, and it's basically in between the hamstring, and it's really deep. So you have the person contract, and when they relax, you can kind of feel a little indent right in there. But again, look at my trigger point therapy video clips, and you can see how to palpate the adductor magnus if that's going to give you any pain. But that muscle is not going to send pain shooting down your leg. It's just going to either, depends where the trigger point is for that, it's just going to send it either the posterior part of the hamstrings or the quad area, or it can even go to the pelvis region too, so that's where that can refer to. But again, the gluteal region, that's the best one. And sometimes you might want to have maybe a lumbar support pillow if you're driving for a while too, put it underneath your lumbar. So it kind of gives you a little bit of an arch, because again, so many people slouch over or lean back like this, and when you're leaning back like this more, you're putting so much pressure on your gluteal region. So that's my advice, and please let me know anything else you guys can think of to help this person out. Thank you.